Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome back, dear brothers and sisters. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Alhamdulillah, in previous session, in last few sessions, we've been doing plurals, and in the last session we did Jama' Mudhakkar Salim and Jama' Muannath Salim, how to make a mansoob, majroor, and how to identify with the marfu forms. Inshallah, today we're going to do another very interesting aspect of how to describe these plurals. So just a quick revision before we proceed, that in plurals in Arabic, so they can be classified as like aqil plurals, the human or rational beings, or it can be a ghair aqil, means non-human or any objects, inanimate objects, or anything which is having no intelligence. So we did aqil, that they can be two types, with jam'u salim, that is sound plurals where the word is retained in its original form, and they can be a jam'u taksir where it's called broken plurals, where we break the original pattern of the word. We did some jam'u taksir examples like kibarun, sigarun, qisarun, tujjar. The different patterns here: fi'alun, fu'alun, like fu'ulun, duyufun, zumala'u, fuqara'u, like fu'ala'u, atibba'u. These are the different patterns we get in jam'u taksir. And jam'u salim, we know we got jam'a mudhakkar salim, where you identify as una in marfu form, ina in mansoob and majroor form, like muslimuna, muslimina, muslimina. And we got jam'a muannath salim, where we identified marfu as atun, like muslimatun, and atin as majroor and mansoob form, muslimatin, muslimatin. So these are the plurals for humans, or aqil plurals, jam'a mudhakkar salim and jam'a muannath salim. And these are the examples here: jam'a mudhakkar salim and jam'a muannath salim. So when we use demonstrative pronouns for these plurals, we use appropriate pronouns. For example, we got hada talibun, we use haulai tullabun, or we use tilk zalika tullabun, we use ulaika tullabun. So we use plural demonstrative pronouns for aqil plurals. So for example, if you see here hada talibun, we use haulai tullabun. So it has to match, the mubtada and khabar has to match. We've learned this. For example, if it's hadi talibatun, we say haulai talibatun, because for both male and female we got one demonstrative plural pronoun. And same thing for zalika and tilka for ba'id. So we say zalika talibun, we got ulaika tullabun. If it's tilka talibatun, we say ulaika talibatun. So we are aware of this, alhamdulillah. So coming to plurals of objects or irrational things. So these are what we call it as non-human broken plurals, or we say jam or ghayr aqil, ghayr aqil. So we don't have intelligence. So we have different patterns of these as well. Very few we use sound forms, but most of the jam or ghayr aqil or jam or taksir, most of them. Okay, for example, you got nujumun, durusun, aqlamun. This is abwabun. So these are the plurals for najm in stars, durus means dars, lesson, aqlam means plural for qalam, which is pen, abwab means plural for bab, which means door. So what if we are saying hadha najmun, so we're using demonstrative pronoun hadha, this is a star. So if you want to use a demonstrative pronoun for the plurals nujumun, so what do we use? We know for aqil, we said if it is hada talibun, we use haulai, and if it is tilka talibatun, we say haulai ulaika talibatun. So what demonstrative pronoun we have for a plural of a ghayr aqil? Do we have haulai? We said no, we don't use haula'i, ulaika for non-human beings. We use only to point aqil, these pronouns. So what is the so this is what we have is a very interesting bit in Arabic, where the demonstrative pronoun which is used to point jam or غير aqil is هذه. It is هذه, or it is used tilka. So we don't have haula'i or ulaika, but we use هذه and tilka. This is a different, a unique concept which is there in Arabic. So what is the concept? For example, if you say هذا بيت, the plural of bayt is buyut. So we say هذه بيوت. What do you say? هذه بيوت. If it is هذه سيارة, so here هذه, why هذه? Because ta marbuta, it's a feminine noun, we use هذه. But we use هذه again if it is a plural. So whether it is feminine or it is a plural form, we use هذه, no matter if the noun is mudhakkar or muannas. So buyut is a masculine noun and sayyarat is a feminine noun. In both the cases, what we use is هذه. And if it is ذلك baytun, that is a house, we say tilka buyutin. So you say these are houses. We don't say those are houses in Arabic. We say these are houses. Tilka sayyaratun, that is a car. We use tilka because a feminine noun, but we use tilka again if it is a plural form. Whether it is mudhakkar or muannas, we use ismul ishara lil muannas, lil qarib and lil ba'id. So why is it so? Why do you use these forms? It's very So what happens in Arabic is the non-human broken plurals, it is considered, or what is called as jam'u ghayr aqil, it is considered as a single female. So whatever is a plural form of a ghayr aqil, like buyut, nujum, durus, these are all inanimate or they are irrational things. So any ghayr aqil, so it is considered a single female. So it is replaced like a bint, like a girl. So it is as though they pretend as though they are talking about a girl. For example, if you say هذا kitabun jamilun, this book is beautiful. So you say if there are many books, what do you say? هذه kutubun jamilatun. So you just replace the kutub with bint, we say هذه bintun jamilun. But if it is a plural form, we say هذه kutubun jamilatun. There's a very interesting story which is described by Brother Asif. I'm just trying to tell you, inshallah. So there was a king who had his kingdom, and his kingdom was under attack. So he had a minister. He came running to him and he said, "Oh king," he was very worried. He said, "What happened? Why do you look so worried?" He said, "Oh king, we are being attacked by a big army." So what he says, the army in Arabic is called jundun, but it also called as jam'un. Jam'un means it's a group. So instead of jundun, he uses jam'un. We have been attacked by a big jam'un. So he says the king is very relaxed and he says, "La takhaf, don't worry." He said, "La taqlaq, don't worry, don't be scared." He says, "Kullu jam'in," says "Kullu jam'in mu'annas." The whole army is one female. So you use the word jam'in. So we use this phrase here, kullu jam'in. So every plural form which is ghayr aqil is a mu'annas, is a single female. So this is what our topic is. So every ghayr aqil plural, jam'u ghayr aqil, kullu jam'in mu'annas is a single female. So let's practice. So if it is hadha najmun, so we got nujumun. The plural of najmun is nujumun. We say hadhihi nujumun. So if it is هذا درس, we say هذه دروس. Say هذا قلم, we say هذه أقلام. هذا باب, so what do we say? هذه أبواب. So هذه نهر. نهر means a river. So anhar means plural for rivers. Rivers. So we say هذه أنهار. So jabalun means mountain. هذا جبل, this is a mountain. We say هذه جبال. So هذا كلب. كلب means dog. So هذه كلاب. So bahrun. Bahrun means a rivulet. So هذا بحر. هذه بحار. So if it is a feminine nouns like sa'atun, so initially we use هذه because it is a feminine word, but even if it is plural we'll say هذه ساعات. So it is هذه in both situations, singular and in plural form. So هذه سيارة. هذه سيارات. Why? Because كل جمع مؤنث. هذه طائرة. هذه طائرات. These are planes, these are aeroplanes. ذلك, if it is lil ba'id, so we say that is a star. ذلك نجم, we say تلك نجوم. So there's an error here. تلك نجوم. So if تلك سيارة, تلك سيارات. So this is a form table just to remember how the plurals are classified. So we got plurals here, we got sound plurals, broken plurals, and sound plurals we have sound masculine, which is jama' muzakkar salim and jama' muannath salim, and broken plurals with the words are broken, we got human broken plurals, which we have different patterns. This represents the different patterns like fu'alun, fi'alun, fu'ulun. So these are the different patterns we have here. And in non-human broken plurals, even they come in different patterns, but they are considered as a single female. So just for you to remember. So just remember the non-human or jam' or ghayr aqil is kullu jam'in mu'annath. So inshallah we'll do a lesson tomorrow in the next class, and we will have more practice of this concept. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.